Good evening. How are you guys doing? I hope we're all doing well. Good to see you all joining tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, I want to see everyone joining. Please let me know where you are joining from and let me also know your name. My name is Dr. Shegun Manuel, and I'm excited to be here tonight. And I'm excited because I'm going to be teaching on customer service. If you are excited as me, I want to see your comments in the comment section, right? Everybody. Ikia Anita, welcome. How are you? How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, Ikia Anita. How are you? Welcome. Who else is there? I want to see everybody who is joining. Put a comment in the comment section. I want to be able to see it and then to know that you're here. All right. Urugbo Ogenetega. Welcome. How are you, Tega? I hope you're doing good. Who else is here? Ikia says, I'm excellent. Welcome. Chioma. Good evening, sir. Welcome. Chama Nweze, welcome. Chama, you're in BRC, right? Chama is in BRC. So I'm mixing both BRC and everyone that is joining together tonight. Okay. Rugbo Ganetega and Ikia Anita. You guys are all here. Welcome. So what I'd like you to do is share the stream to everyone. Let them know that I'm ready to teach on customer service tonight. Okay. Let them know I have my slide. The slide is ready. We're going to teach. On winning customers for life, strategies for retention and customer satisfaction. Okay. Are you ready to learn? If you're ready to learn, let's put it in the comments. Say ready. I'm ready. Put it there. Say I'm ready, and confirm you can also hear me and you can see the slide. All right. Confirm you can hear me and you can see the slide. I'm not going to wait for anybody, right? I'm going to teach those that are here. And if you are here and you're ready, just let me know you're here and you're ready. And we'll go. We will go. If you're here and you're ready, just give me in the comments. Say, here, I'm ready. Oh, Anita says she's ready. Fantastic. Anita is ready. I'm ready. Okay, let me see 3 more persons who are ready. We're just about 3 here. I'm waiting to see more people joining. Let's give us a few seconds. Let's see more people joining. Let's see more people joining. See as many as will be available to join. Okay. Ike Chukwuogu says, here and ready. Fantastic. Welcome, Ike Chukwu. I'll share with more people. Andrew Lugbo says, I'm ready. Fantastic. Welcome. Share this slide. Share this, share the live to as many people so that we get more people to join, and then I can go ahead and just do the presentation. Okay. Andrew, please share it in the BRC group. Let them know that we're live here. Okay, BRC members. Yes, I'm ready. I'm waiting for more people to come in. I'm waiting for more of them to come in. All right. Just a minute. Let me also share my WhatsApp story. Okay. Okay. Let me show my WhatsApp story. I'm ready for you guys tonight. I'm fully ready. And for as many that have joined, just make sure we share. Share to as many. Let's before we start. Everything was pointing to the fact that I cannot have this session today, but I'm not that kind of person. I don't give up. I pushed to have this, and I'm going to have it, whether it's whether or whether or not we're having the class today. All right, so confirm you can hear me. Those of us that are online. Aboyawa, get your classmates to join. Get your classmates to join. Many of them are not here. Yeah, I've seen you, Aboyawa. Get all your classmates to join. All right, so we're going to go today. I want to talk about winning customers for life, but then um, I'm looking at strategies for retention, customer retention, that is, and satisfaction measurement, how to measure customer satisfaction, right? That's what we will be looking at tonight. Already, if you don't know me, my name is Dr. Shego Manuel. That is me on the picture there, and also me on your video. By the way, I'm a certified management consultant and a certified customer service professional, right? Certified by the West African Association of Customer Service Professionals across the West African sub-region. I'm also a fellow of the Institute of Management Consultants. I was trained by the World Bank, International Finance Corporation on face-to-face facilitation. So I've learned how to facilitate um, trainings and courses that people can understand and follow, right? Also, a learning and development professionals with the Learning and Development Network International based in the United States of America, a member of that network, and also as a member of the West African Association of Customer Service Professionals, I was named a top trainer in 2022, right? So that's like 3 years ago now. I was named a top trainer. So I'm one of the top trainers across the West African sub-region on customer service. That says that whatever I tell you in customer service is the truth and nothing but the truth. And by the way, people know me popularly as the Odogu of customer service. But if you've never met me before, maybe you don't know that. You know that right now. Popularly call me the Odogu of customer service, and I like it. I enjoy the name, right? Odogu of customer service, and I want to believe that you guys already know me like that. Okay. So I like everybody to introduce themselves in the comment section. If you're a member of the BRC, put it there that you are BRC. For those of us who don't know what BRC is, it's a business readiness course. We have the cohort one. We've done all our sessions. We are just adding these online sessions to the sessions that we have done already to just add to make the curriculum even more robust, right? So everyone write where you're from and then what you do as a business. If you have a business name, put it there. This is an opportunity for you to network and share what you do. Put it in the comment section. If I see that you did yours very well, I'm going to bring it up on the slide, okay? So everyone go ahead. While you are doing that, I was saying that the business readiness course is a course at the Worry Business Mentoring class where we train and prepare business owners to start their business. And as the name implies, business readiness, it means that you are ready to do business. Everything that you need to get ready for your business to fly and to thrive is what we do at that course. And we have the cohort one that is graduating this April, 19th of April, having fulfilled all the requirements for graduation, attended the 2 live classes. Also, while I'm saying this, please put what you do, introduce yourselves, right? I'm giving you time to introduce yourselves in the comments. So I said the part of the fulfillment requirement to fulfill, they have attended 2 live classes, they've joined, they've written a project, they've joined a group assignment, they've also gone for physical visitation, and these online sessions are just added to boost their curriculum. All right, so I have 1 hour. We've gone 17 minutes, and I'm waiting for as many people that can still hear me to introduce themselves in the comment section. While they're introducing themselves, let me let you know what we are going to be learning tonight. So we have done introduction. I'll let you know the objectives. And the objectives of the session tonight is for you to understand customer retention strategies and learn how to measure and improve customer satisfaction, and then develop a follow-up action for long-term success, right? Those are the 3 objectives of this class tonight for everyone that is joining: to understand customer retention strategies, to learn how to measure and improve customer satisfaction, and then develop a follow-up plan for long-term success in your business. Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me at all? I just need to be sure. Is it that it's delayed? If you can hear me, just say hi. If you can hear me, say hi right now. Let me see how soon that will come. Okay. Favor Nisama can hear me. Awesome. Awesome. Favor can hear me. Andrew can hear me. Okay. All right. So I just want to do a quick icebreaker. Now that I know that you can hear me, three of you. What is the one thing you have done for your business that made people coming back? If you don't have a business already, what is the one thing that you think that businesses do that make you keep coming back? Put it in the comments. This is an icebreaker, right? It's an activity we're doing. What is the one thing that a business has done that made you keep going back to them? People that you patronize, what is the one thing they have done that made you keep going back to them? Yes. What is the one thing you've done that made businesses that made you keep going back to? Let me phrase it again so that we understand ourselves. Let me not get too fast. What is the one thing that a business has done that has made you keep going back to them? Okay. Aboyowa says, follow up with a call. Okay, okay. So if they follow you up, you keep going back to that business, or you follow up your customers with a call, and that makes them keep coming back to you. Okay, fantastic. I want to hear others. All right. Nesiama says sincerity. Awesome. Awesome. Sincerity. When they are sincere and honest, you keep going back to them. Awesome. Awesome. Let me see. Nesiama also, Scholar said, sorry, not Nesiama. Scholar said, quick response from the business. Awesome. Quick response makes you keep going back. It's true. True. Honest, when they are honest with their price, that's the sincerity you're explaining now. When they're honest with their price, it keeps you keep going back to them. True. 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 Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so we've got follow-up call. When there's a follow-up call, when there's sincerity, that's honesty with price, people, you keep going back to those businesses. And when they have quick response, you don't want to ask question and people are not answering you, they take forever to answer the question that you ask them. You don't go back to them like that, right? All right. So if those are the things that make you keep going back to businesses, I was going to ask the next one, but I'm going to leave that and move on. Let's define what customer retention is. Let's define what customer retention is. And quickly, I will say that customer retention is everything you do that keep the customer with you and keeps them coming back to you. Do you get that? Customer retention is everything you do that keeps the customer with you and keeps them coming back to you. So not just what you do to keep them, you can keep them for now. If they leave, will they come back? So everything you do to get them to stay with you and then to keep staying with you is customer retention. And that's what we have mentioned just now. Somebody said, in fact, Tolani just said now that if I get value for what I paid for, I'll keep going back to them. So all of these steps that we mentioned just now are all, customer retention strategies. For example, Ikechukwu also mentioned that if he gets excellent service delivery, he keeps going back to that same business. So if customer retention is everything we do to keep the customer with us, then all of these things we just mentioned just now are very key for us to retain customers. Why does this matter? Why does this matter? Why do you need to retain customers? Why? Can somebody share? Why do you need to retain customers? Why do you need to retain customers in your business? For one, if you don't retain customers in your business will die. So to keep your business alive and to keep you know, you know, succeeding in that business and keep making money in the business, you need customer retention strategies, because a business without customers is dead already. It's not a business even. A business without customers is dead, right? So if you want to keep bringing customers into the business, then you must have these retention strategies in place. And we have mentioned a few now that we must have in place. Andrew says one of the reasons why we need customer retention is because we want continuous patronage. Very correct. Very correct. If you want people to keep buying from you, then you must do things that will keep them staying buying from you, right? I know that continuous patronage is what will lead to continuous profit, and continuous profit is what will lead to you making the income that you are looking for, right? Which is what Scholar has said here now. It says for income. Exactly. Exactly. The business without income is a failing business. And when the business is failing without income, then you wouldn't have a business anymore. So one of the reasons why it matters that we must have customer retention strategies that we have mentioned in place is because the business must continue. We need people to continue patronizing us, and then we also need to make money at the end of the day, because the whole reason about business is so that you can make money, right? And so if you must make money, then you must continually, retain customers. Aboyewa says we need them for expansion. Awesome. Awesome. If customers don't keep coming in and retaining and introducing your business to other people, you cannot expand. If you get customers today and they leave, you're not retaining. You get them today and they leave, you get them today, there will be no room for expansion, because the place will not be full enough even for you to now expand, right? So you need them also for expansion. I hope we are taking down all of these things we are mentioning. Note that I'm having you bring out the different points from yourself, and these points are, fantastic points on their own, right? I see one person being funny now. Say, man of God, help my business. Jeffy. Yes, that's why we're having this class free of charge. Definitely will help your business, right? It will help your business. If you carry out these strategies that we're putting here and that we're looking at, then it will be possible for your business. Whatever industry you are in, whatever climb, these strategies work universally and they have been proven, and it can work for you also. So what are the key benefits of understanding customer retention? It leads to brand loyalty, right? We spoke about some just now. It leads to brand loyalty. Customers will be loyal to your brand. We all grow up in Nigeria today where people say, I'm loyal, I'm loyal, right? If you get customers who are loyal to you, just like Arsenal fans are loyal to Arsenal, even when they are not winning. I did not say anything. I see Andrew on this call. But if you have customers who are loyal to you like Arsenal fans, who even when they are not winning, they are still there, right? They are still hoping. When they get to the top of the table and they still jabber, the fans are still there, right? Still hoping. If you have customers like that, even when you are making mistakes, even when you are not meeting up to delivery time, that are loyal to you like Arsenal fans, Kai, then in fact, nothing will happen to your business. Arsenal knows that even if they have not won anything since, when was the last time they won something? They know that their fans are still there, very loyal, very vocal, but very loyal also. Understanding customer retention will help you build brand loyalty. You have customers who can vouch for you, who can, I don't want to use the word die for you, but who can actually put in their neck for you and say, leave her, even if she made a mistake, this is not how she usually is. I'm sure something is wrong, right? And then number two, it would lead to word of mouth marketing. They say the best form of marketing is mouth to mouth marketing. If you want to spread any news today, tell one person. You don't have to go on TV. One person says it to one person says it to one person. Before you know, it's everywhere. When you understand customers' retention and they are loyal to you, your word of mouth marketing is superb. They are the ones telling people about you. Somebody shared with me, said, when customers become your unpaid advertisers, whoa, You know what it means to have unpaid advertisers? People who are advertising you don't pay them. Many a times those unpaid advertisers are unknown. You don't even know them. They are just, pushing your message, right? They're telling people, no, if you try Mr. Segun Manuel, that guy is good. When it comes to customer service, is good. Same thing for whatever business you are in. When you have people who are speaking for you like that, it is because you have understood customer retention. Number 3, it leads to a higher lifetime value. What is lifetime value of a customer? The value of a customer is how much he brings into your business over the time that he keeps doing business with you. So that value is based on the time he keeps doing business with you, is based on how much he spends with you, and then it's also based on, number 3, how many people he introduces to you, right? So I'm a customer to your business. I don't just buy, but I tell everybody in my office to buy. So my lifetime value to you is not just in the amount that I buy from you, it's also in the amount that the people that I've introduced to you buy from you. So for you to increase the lifetime value of one customer, you have to retain him. If you keep struggling for new customers every day, you will burn out. And that's where many of us as business owners, some of us in the BRC, right? That's where some of us are. We're at the stage where we are still looking for, getting new customers every day, which is not bad. You must keep your funnel full, but it is easier when you have people who are loyal to you in your funnel, right? People who, when you want to sell, you don't just explain to them 2 times. You just tell them, I have a fruit juice, and they're like, okay, bring 6 for me. You are not. Do you know it's easier to sell to people who already know you than selling to new people? The new people you will convince. But the old people who have already been with you, as you just say, they will say, if it's this guy, I know him. Yeah, his product is superb, right? That is why you need to retain customers. Note that when you don't even retain customers, it affects your customer attraction. Let me explain. When customers buy from you and leave immediately, they will not tell other people, but other people, remember they do what of mouth marketing. They will tell other people that that guy, I bought from him, I didn't feel it. And once people like to buy from where people are buying, we are communal in nature. So if people are not buying from you, the tendencies are that other people will not buy from you. Why do we go to churches that are crowded? When we see other people going there, we want to go there too. Yeah? When we see other people go there, we want to go there. That is the thing. Higher lifetime value. Let's move on. I don't want to spend too much time. All right. So what are some key customer retention strategies? We've talked about some before, but number 1, like somebody mentioned, you need excellent customer service. I cannot explain this one to you. Exceptional customer service is key. When you're talking to the Dogo of customer service, what do you need to hear about excellent customer service? If you don't know how to offer customer service, then you need to come back to me on this, right? You need to come back. Whatever business you're doing, however your business is, you need to know how to deal with your customers, how to manage them. Very key, right? So number 1, key customer retention strategy. When people finally come to you, it takes years to look for one customer. So when one comes, you do everything to keep them. And it takes the first 6 seconds for the customer to make up their mind whether they will stay with you or not, right? So in those first few seconds, there are things you need to do to make sure the customer feels at home. Okay, we teach that in our customer service training for businesses, right? Which is not what we're focusing on here. Number 2, where you can improve your customer retention strategy is personalization. Every customer is not the same. As much as you have things you do, this is our culture in the organization. Some people need it personalized. I trained a supermarket, and I told them that for us to make our services better, when customers come in, take the basket and follow them and show them around. Oh, what do you want, sir? You want fruits? Let me take you to the shelf that has fruits. Some people enjoyed it. They were like, oh, fantastic, this is good, I like that. And you just go around with them, and then in that process be able to upsell them. Oh yeah, you bought cucumber. It's like you want to prepare salad. Cabbages are on this side, and you begin to help them choose. And before you know, they've bought even more than what they want to buy. Some people loved it. They did that same thing for another set of customers, and the customers complained. Why are you following me? Are you saying that I don't know where to go to? Please, please, I don't like that. Are you saying I want to steal something from here? Same customers, same approach, two different results, right? So every time to maintain um, your customers, to retain them, you must personalize your services, right? It is not one shape fits all. No, one shape doesn't fit all. Some customers like it hot, some like it cold. You must learn how to give hot to people that like hot, cold to people that like cold, right? Number three, you must have loyalty programs, and this one and I'm sure you know what to do. Different loyalty programs for your different brands, for your different products. Yes, if you're always buying 20 packs a month, we make sure that we offer you first. Well, for example, let me tell you an example of loyalty program. The guys that are in this, those ones they have my ears, right? I'm loyal to them, right? So my loyalty stuff to them is that all of them are in a WhatsApp group, and when I get information, if I get new ideas, if I get new opportunities, I give it to them first because they are in my community loyalty program, right? They are my first port of call, right? And so if you want to join this loyalty program, you need to join the second cohort of the BROC, right? If you want to be in that my special loyalty group, right, you need to be in that space. Number three or number four, right? Another customer retention strategy, you have to be proactive in your engagement. You have to be proactive, right? You have to anticipate. When we teach customer service, we talk about anticipatory customer service. You anticipate what the customer wants before they want it, and then provide solution to that problem even before they know that they have that problem, right? Before it's raining season, you have already bought umbrellas and given to your customers. That's been proactive. You know that the rains are coming, you know they will need umbrella. Many of them have not thought about it, but you've bought and given to them. Proactive. I'm just using that as an example, right? There are many things you can do in your different businesses. You know that you sell a food product. Let me use Aboyo as an example now. You sell food product, you sell roasted protein and all of that. How do the people store these things? Many people do not know that they need a Ziploc bag to put it in their fridge. So when you're selling it for them now, you don't just pack and wrap and give to them. You put it in a Ziploc, or you give them and say, use this Ziploc, put it in here, Ziploc it, put it in your fridge. This thing can last, whatever time. So far, it's Ziploc, right? That's you being proactive. Okay. In every of engagement. That's an example I've just used. Many of you, if you look at your business critically, sit down and look at, there are things you can do proactively that will not cost you much, right? That will make the customer be like, you thought of me. You really know, oh, I really needed this. I've been looking for something that I can use to be able to store this thing. You were being proactive, in thinking of what to do for them and engaging them. Okay. Number 5 way customer retention strategy is speed and convenience. And somebody spoke about it. The speed at which people attend to you makes you stay with them. I got one job in early 2024. Andrew, I think it was 2024. That hospital we went to in Lagos. The guy reached out to me by DM. Let me say this for every business person here. When the customer reaches out to you, be guaranteed that he has reached out to 3-4 other people as he's reaching out to you, right? Your speed of response with what will show him that this one is serious, right? And I'll say this again for some of us here. You cannot be selling on Instagram and your last post on Instagram is January or December. One person here has spoken to you personally about it. Oh, you know yourself, identify yourself. You cannot be a seller on Instagram and the last post on your Instagram is 2024 or is even February. If you say you are a seller online, it means that your Instagram handle is your store And the last time you went to your store, even if you're in the DM, we don't see your DM, right? The last time you went to your store was, that's what you're saying in essence. This Instagram is my store. Online is my store. I'm there every day. I'm posting something every day. It's not just you. Margaret says, "Sir, please off your microphone." It's not just you. There's one other person here in my BROC who her last post is I don't know the time her last post was. In fact, I would say this to all of you who goes to trade fair. Trade fair is not bad, but when you are going to a trade fair, the people know themselves. They are coming up now. You do all the videos for trade fair. After trade fair, we don't see you again. What's the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? When it's trade fair, we see you, you do all the dance and everything. What does trade fair actually mean? Trade fair is you are going to show us what you do. After the trade fair, we will come and look for you. But you show up now for trade fair. When we come and look for you, you are not. You say, "Oh, I'm in the DM." We don't see you in the DM. Where we see you is on your timeline. Do I go to your DM and know how many people you are chatting with? See them when they are confessing. Did you check my last post? Well, you know yourselves. The person I chatted with, in fact, they know themselves because it's not one person. And they are confessing on the comments right now. But you can't say you are online, and in this world that we are in, selling online, and we're in April 2nd week, and your last post was February, your last post was trade fair, your last post was, what is that? Let this be the last time. Those of you that know yourself, let this be the last time I'm saying this to you, right? Speed and confidence is what we're talking about. Yes, I want to come to your page. I want to see what you are doing. Make it easy for me to buy. Those pages you always go and look at on Instagram. Why do you go and look at them? It's because there's content there. It's because there's content there. There's content. That's why you go and look at. The reason why we look at your own too is the content, not old content of 2024. We're in the second quarter already, and you don't have anything on your timeline that we can look at. Okay, let me not overflog that. All right, so these are some key retention strategies that you can have, and there are many more, like we mentioned earlier. I'm sure I've explained this enough, and let's go to the next. And now that we have a lot of people here, we're about 21 here now. Can we share examples of Nigerian brands that you are loyal to, and the reason why you are loyal to them? So is there anybody who wants to come on and share with me? So I'm going to put I've put the link. If you want to come on and share with me, I've put the link on the comment section. Follow that link. You see it now, it's there with my Segun Manuel TV. It's a StreamYard link. I think it's about the last post. If you want to come on and share with me a case study of a Nigerian brand story, success story that you know, that you are loyal to, and what they do that makes you loyal to them. Yes. Anybody wants to share? Anybody wants to take advantage of that? Anybody wants to take advantage of that? The link is in the comment section. I'll give you the next few minutes. If you're ready to come on camera, right? You're ready to come on camera to share with me. If you're not ready, for those that are not ready, maybe because you're not camera ready or where you are is not presentable, you can put in the comment, what brand are you loyal to? I like to talk about many times I like to talk about Money Point, right? When there was the cash crunch time, I see you a team specialist. I'll bring you up just now. Give me a few minutes. I'll bring you up, team specialist. I'll bring you up. Give me a few minutes. So when it was the cash crunch time, team specialist, I'll bring you up soon. Just give me a minute. When it was the cash crunch time, there was the heavy challenge of getting cash, and then also the problem of transfer. Right? You transfer during that season, during the Emefiele, is it Emefiele or Emefiele now? Yeah, that guy, CBN governor at that time. There was always the problem of transferring and not going. Transferring, you will not see. I actually bought something at that time and I was detained because they had not seen the alerts. Even though it had left my phone, they said they needed to see the alerts on their own phone before they would. Oh no, it must not be Nigeria or Scholar. It must not be Nigeria. If anywhere you've had an example and you want to share, please do feel free. So that was when OPay and Money Point started coming in, and Money Point designed their payment machine, their POS machine, that once they send anything, whether you are sending from the Money Point or you are sending to Money, in fact, when you send to Money Point, it rings an alarm immediately. Everybody knows that the thing has entered. No confusion, no anything. You just see that the money is there. You not go hide, right? It made a lot of people. In fact, most of the POS operators move. Those days when you want to get bank POS, they will ask for this, they will ask you for that, they will do this, they will do that. And at the end of the day, before they will give you a machine, they'll start struggling and all and all and all. But with Money Point, you got it easily, you got a bank account easily, and then transfers was on spot and on point. And everybody started moving to Money Point. Up to today, and I know many of the business people here, if you want to have a business account, very easy, online, you have gotten your what's it called, your POS and your account and everything. So Money Point is one Nigerian brand that I think is working well on its customer retention strategies. I don't know if you have any other examples, but I see Teens Coach on the line, so I'm going to bring her on, and I'll give her 60 seconds. Teens Coach, 60 seconds. Tell us your experience. Go ahead, Teens Coach.
Okay. The number one is Pastor Kule Soria. Pastor Kule Soria. In my first brand, yes. If you talk about Nigeria, it's my first brand for the men. Then for women's brand, number one is Tara Dorothy, number one for women's brand. I have many others. I have up to 10 of them, but if I have to put them in terms of
so just give us, like, Tara Dorothy now. What do you think she does that retains customers, so we can learn?
Okay, one thing I think she does is most of the things she just mentioned. Most of the things she just mentioned now are the things she do. That she do a lot, and she is the wife to Fela Dorotoyin, yes. Yeah. And I even mentioned Fela Dorotoyin yesterday, and I have been following her up right from when I was a teenager. Her first breakthrough that she had when she went to go and make up that particular president's daughter be something during a marriage ceremony. They happened to be friends somewhere. That was, since then I've been following her, and I've told myself that when I will marry too, this lady will come and make me up. But when I was marrying, her level don't pass. It don't big. I couldn't be able to address her. Today now she's a global brand. She has left that aspect now to think of going into another aspect entirely. Now, so today she's a global brand.
All right.
You get it? Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Teens Coach. Awesome.
And PK is somebody that will tell you. She will tell you, I'm giving you a message from the future. From the future. I think I was in their last listing that they did, and this guy was invited over. His name is Vusi. Vusi is number one when talk about public speakers, coaches, and consultants. He's number one in the whole wide world right now among the black Africans. Vusi is highly paid. Yeah, that's the reason why I picked these persons. Thank you, sir.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Teens Coach. Thank you for your time. And I think she made a very good point where she spoke about Tara Faladote, House of Tara. For those of us that don't know, that's a good Nigerian brand story. And I think one thing that stood out was her exceptionality when she started makeup for Black people. One of the challenges at that time was that we didn't have makeups that were suitable for the Black woman, but the House of Tara brand was able to do something in that line. I think they worked with one other brand, but like she said, some of the things we mentioned as strategies for retaining customers are stuff that they do. All right, so we brought these case studies so that you would be able to know and learn from them, and I'm sure The examples we have given are sufficient. You can see all of others in many other brands. Why do you need to measure customer satisfaction? Why? So that you will know where you are and know what programs you can do. I put it that simply. If you don't measure, you will not know where you are. If you don't know where you are, you will not know what to do. So measurement of customer satisfaction is very key, right? Sorry, guys. Measurement of customer satisfaction is very key if we must know what to do. And then some of the satisfaction. Okay, Andrew says to better improve your service is true. I agree. To better improve your service is true. Very correct. So some metrics for measuring customer satisfaction. Sorry, the slide is muddled up. Number one is customer satisfaction score. It's called CSAT, right? I want you to go and BRC people go and look it up as an assignment. CSAT. CSAT is customer satisfaction score, right? Customer satisfaction, CSAT, customer satisfaction score. And your customer satisfaction score is the level of satisfaction of the customer when they buy from you. And that can be measured in different ways, right? In the way you accepted them, the quality of your product, the quality of your follow-up, and all of that, right? So go and look up how to measure customer satisfaction. The next you should look up is Net Promoter Score. Net Promoter Score. I want to pull up my picture so that you can actually see. I want to pull up so you can actually see. Sorry, guys. The final one I will look at there, I'm just rushing because of time, is the churn rates. If you see the rate of churn is the last one. The churn rate is the rate at which people leave your business. For many of us, our churn rate is higher than our customer acquisition and retention rate. What is customer acquisition? Customer acquisition is the rate at which people come into our business. Customer retention is the rate at which people stay. But churn rate is the rate at which people leave. So if 10 people come in and 12 people are leaving your business, it means that the business will die. If the retention rate is 12 and the churn rate is 2, it means that you still have 10 people, right? 12 minus 2, the 2 leaving, they are still 10, right? If the customer acquisition rate is 12 and the churn rate is 2, it means that the customer retention is 10. Do you agree? So churn rate, churn is CHURN, like church, but with an N. CHURNC. CHURN. Yeah, correct. CHURN, churn rate, right? Your customer attraction rate minus your churn rate is equal to your customer retention. Write it down, Andrew, write it down. Customer attraction minus churn rate equal customer retention. Customer attraction is the rate at which people come in. Churn rate is the rate at which people leave. Retention is the people that are left. So if 10 people are coming in and your churn is 2, it means that your customer retention is 8. But if your churn rate is higher than your acquisition rate, the business will go into extinction. If your churn rate is higher than your acquisition rate, the business will not retain any customers. This is metrics we are talking about. Andrew, did you get it? Somebody said I should come again. Okay, so let me go again. Your customer acquisition rate minus your churn rate equals your customer retention. Customer acquisition rate is the people that are coming into your business. So 12 people come in. Churn rate is people that leave your business. 2 people leave. Retention rate is those that are left after the churn rate. So yeah, you got it, Andrew. Customer acquisition rate minus churn rate equals to customer retention. Fantastic. It explains it perfectly. Customer acquisition rate minus churn rate leads to customer retention, is equal to customer retention rather. So you have to maintain your churn rate to as low as possible if you must balance your retention, right? Since we know that churn rate now is the number, the rate at which people leave the organization. So if you're acquiring 10 customers, you must make sure that your churn rate is so low that it is not, higher than the acquisition, so that you can have a level of customer retention. For many businesses, their acquisition rate is 10, their churn rate is 10. Customers come, customers go. As they come, neither they go. If your customer acquisition rate is equal to your churn rate, you will continue spending money on customer acquisition. I hope you are getting all of this. If your customer acquisition rate is equal to or less than your churn rate, you will keep spending money on customer acquisition. What does it mean? If the rate at which people come into your business is the rate at which they leave, you will keep doing advertisement, you will keep talking, you will keep working to bring more people in. This is not muscle, but it's explained simply, right? Your customer acquisition rate should be higher than your churn rate. In fact, your churn rate should be as minimal as possible so that you can increase customer retention. I'm going to leave that slide. Too many mathematics there and too many explanation. Okay, let me leave that. Okay, I was going to give you a task. One strategy to check your Aboyawa, how you lost? Aboyawa, let's look at the screen now. You can see the bottom of the screen. Let me explain again. Can you see the screen? Aboyawa, can you see the screen? Can you see Andrew Lugbo's comment that I put there? If you can see it, say yes. Aboyawa, let me know. Okay, yes, you can see it now. All right, let me do something. Let me see if I can move all of these things. Unfortunately, I can't. Okay, so Boyawa, can I move this? It doesn't move too. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, fine. So can you see customer acquisition rate minus churn rate equals to customer retention? You can see that, fine. So you're asking what is churn rate? Churn rate is the rate at which you churn out customer. You churn out. Customers leave your business. Churn rate is the rate at which customers leave your business. Acquisition rate is the rate at which you bring in new customers. Do you get? Are you following, Nabewa? Customer acquisition rate is the rate at which customers come into your business. You acquire them. Acquisition. You acquire them into your business. Churn rate is the rate at which you churn them out. You know how you to churn things out. It's the rate at which they leave your business. Are you following? Nabewa, if you're following, say yes. Acquisition is the rate at which they come in. Churn is the rate at which they go out. Are you following? Ronshe, well, why are you just joining? Are you following, Aboyawa? I want to make sure you get it. So if acquisition is the rate at which they come, churn is the rate at which they go, it means that if 10 people come in and 2 people leave, how many will we retain? Aboyawa, answer me. If you know the answer, put it in the question. If 10 people came in and 2 people were churned out, how many will the company retain? Will the business retain? Yes, I want somebody to answer me in the comments. Yes. Aboyawa, you got it now. 8. Fantastic. So if your customer acquisition rate is lower or equal to your churn rate, then you will not retain customers. I don't know why one not getting this thing. Okay, Russia has gotten it now. Yes. So customer acquisition, we acquired 10 customers, right? In that 10, we acquired 2 left. 2 is the churn. The one that left, churn. Churn is churn out. 2 left. So what do we retain? It's 8, right? So the reason why we brought this mass in is that you must know that your churn rate cannot be higher than your acquisition rate. If the rate at which people leave your business is higher than the rate at which people come, you will not have a business because nobody will be there. So your acquisition rate must be high, and then reduce your churn rate to the barest so that people that come are retained. If you retain customers, you will not do much in bringing new ones. Those ones will do word of word marketing for you, like we said earlier on. Remember, we're talking about customer retention. Okay, let's move on. I'm sure you've gotten it now. If you have not gotten it, but you want to explain to others who have not gotten it. Explain. Where is our class rep, by the way? Where's Abacha? Why is she not here? Roche and Aboyowa, where's Abacha? I'll look for her. Okay, I was going to give you an assignment, but no time. I'll pass that. Let me see how many slides left. Okay, so let me just mention, you can do that on your own spare time. Create a survey for your business to know, why do you buy from us? What's a survey? A survey is what you use to check out people's opinion about you. People, there are different. Fantastic, Grace, you're correct. Good. 2 are the ones who didn't come back to patronize us. Yes, they're the ones who left. So I'm giving an activity now. Create a survey, everybody, for your business. It can be online or offline. The survey shows why the customer left you, why they stayed with you. How you go to Google and fill up, feel what you feel about a business, your experience with that business and all of that. Create a survey for your business that every time people finish buying, they have a place they can go to and write about what you do, right? You know why you need a survey? Because you want to improve customer retention. Because you want to improve customer retention, you want to know how customers feel, you want to know the challenges they have. As soon as you know the challenges they have, let me say this, and I'm going to wrap up with this. A customer complaint is a tool for feedback for your business. So if customer complaints are tool for feedbacks, then you must never look over a customer complaints, or not even expect a customer complaint. At every time, you must expect the customer to complain, because when he complains, it's telling you something that is not being done well, or it's telling you something that he doesn't like, and that other customers also will not like. Right? Yes, so you say survey is nice that they had to do it online. There are different Google Sheets and Google Forms that you can use to do surveys. Google about it. Go to YouTube. Say you want to create a Google survey sheet, and I'll give you. Okay, fantastic. I'm giving everyone here, but most especially those in the BRC, Scholar, Ronche, Teens Coach, Aboyowa, and everybody here. Go to YouTube. How do I create a Google feedback form? You will see videos that will show you how to do that. I did my own myself, right? You go there, put your name, ask your questions, and then put the space for people to answer. One of the hack, don't ask too many questions. Put all your questions in 5, and don't ask open-ended questions. Let your questions be yes or no. Just the way when you go to tick surveys online, you tick, they say this yes, or they say 50%, 100%, or they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being the highest, right? So go to YouTube. There are videos that can show you how to create a survey form. So everybody, assignment, create a survey form, 5 questions as it relates to your business, and that you can give to customers. Online form. Create the form and then submit the link of your form to our WhatsApp group for those of us in the BRC. If you're not in BRC, you can join cohort 2. It's starting in May. Cohort 1 is graduating on the 19th. For those of us in cohort 2, Those of us who join in cohort 2, you want to join, please link me up. We'll give you details and let you know how you can join. But those of us in cohort 1 already, please do the form, do your survey form, tell your class members, do the form, look up how to do it, do the form, and then send it to me. It must not be more than 5 questions, right? 5. Facilitate your business. Why did you buy from us? Who introduced you to us? What did you like when you bought from us? What don't you like? What do you think we should do differently? What do we need to do that will make you continue buying from us? Do you understand what I mean? So it helps you know the reason how the customer came into your business, what they liked when they came in, what they didn't like, and what they need you to do. That feedback is breakfast for you. Okay? So I'm going to wrap it up here. It's 9:03, and I don't want to keep you any further. I'm believing that we all got value from the class today. So I'm going to ask everybody, like we do in our physical class, what did you gain from the class tonight? Everybody put it in the comment section, whether you're a BRC member or not. Put it in the comment. What was the high point for the class, from the class for you tonight? Since I'm sweating. Teaching is not easy, and to make people understand. And acquisition rate. What did you get? What did you get from the class today? Let me see. Everybody, especially my BRC people. What was your high points from the class today? Please take attendance. Roche, take attendance. Which of our people are not here? Take attendance. I put the information long enough, so I expect that everybody should have been here. Roche, take attendance. Who's here and who's not here? BRC people. I open it up so that more people can join and learn, and I'm sure a lot of people. I'm waiting for your what you learned tonight, and while you are doing that, I ask that people introduce themselves. I see some people who introduce themselves. Let me go back and look at those that introduce themselves. Okay. Please tell me what you gained from the class. Favor Nesiama says she's a makeup artist from Jack Barrow. Favor, why have you not joined our business readiness course? You need to join in. I can tell you that it will be beneficial, super beneficial to you. Scholar Ogbarimu says, my name is Scholar. I'm in the cohort 1 of the BRC. Yay, my people. I'm the founder of Sticaster Hair Nurse. Fantastic. We care for your natural hair growth and revamp and sales of luxury hair. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let me see how many other people introduce themselves. Tega says, hello, I'm Tega and I'm a founder. Awesome. Yes, so they told us the difference. In our last BRC, a member of the class was able to differentiate for us what it means to be CEO, what it means to be founder, what it means to be CEO. And yes, we know that for many of us at the stage of the business we are in, we are mainly founders. Okay, I'm looking at introductions. Okay. Ikechukwu Ogu, sales representative, Tosme Educational Services Limited, South region. Thank you for joining, Ikechukwu. I hope you got value from the class tonight. My name is Choma Weze, creative director, DCHI Events and Balloons. We are in event planning, decoration of all kinds. A student of BRC, yay! Cohort 1 people, well done, well done. Let me see who else introduced themselves. Okay, Anita did. Says I'm worried business. Oh yeah. In the worried business mentorship class. Awesome. Annieberry Chops is the name of my business. Into small chops and shawarma. Join BRC Cohort 2. Anita, join BRC Cohort 2. Okay, I see. It's one of the reasons why we retain customers is to enable us to know how to improve our marketing strategies. Correct. Okay. Tega says, hello, I'm Tega, founder of Tegic Foods, an online and on-site food store brand dedicated to sourcing, processing, packaging, and exporting finest of Nigerian food stuff. Awesome, Tega, welcome. And you were very participatory in the class, Tega. Well done. Okay. Manuela Muokwe says, my business is this. Yeah, this is Abacha now. I think, yes, this is Abacha. I'm looking at the picture. Abacha, I see you. Says my business has been sustained more on customer referrals. Oh yeah, Abacha, take attendance of your class people. Oh yeah, fast. I'm coming down to your highlights. Margaret Anita, yay! Maggie says off the mic. I think that time I was talking about leaving your handles bare. And they started confessing. More of them were confessing. Aboyewa confessed. February 29th was our last post. February 29th was our last post. Another person is confessing here. Says, sir, did you check my last post? They are confessing. Did you check my last post? I didn't check, but I know. I know. Okay. Oh, strange. Team specialist says Hans is intentional. What is the intention to not post on your page is intentional? I really would love to hear why that is intentional. Okay, so let me go to what you gained today. What you gain? What did you gain? What did you gain? What did you gain? Ranche says the survey is a good idea, but how do we do it online? I've given you an assignment. Google has forms that you can use to do that. So go and look up how to do Google Forms. If you go to Google Forms, you will see if you want to do a survey, there are forms you can use for survey. There are different ones. Just select, put in your questions, and you are good. You have your link and you share. So you are submitting your link in our WhatsApp group, okay? A customer complaint is a tool for feedback, and feedback is the breakfast for champions. Okay, customer complaints is a tool for feedback. When a customer is complaining, they are saying something that you should do or something that you should not do. So what did you learn? Runo Farm says customer retention is very important for business growth. Fantastic. Favor Nisiama says for us doing business, we should send to only our customers, right? Yeah. If you want to go ahead and send to your customers, not a problem. For the few minutes I joined, I got value for the survey form from the class. I understand the new way of getting survey form. Oh, okay, because you joined late. Okay, so what I would do is, Ranche, I'm going to leave the video. Just go to the link, right? I was going to put it as private, but I'm going to leave the video for you guys, BRC guys. You can go back and watch again from the beginning. All right. Yeah. If you are from BRC, please indicate in the comment section so I can take record. Okay. Moses Chairman says, my high point is knowing how to retain customers and customer acquisition, churn rate, and retaining rate formula. Okay, the formula to know my customer retention rate, acquisition rate minus churn rate. Okay. It is important to get feedback from your customers and also do customer retention. Okay. Oh, Peach James said I'm from BRC Core 1. Okay, awesome. Lavesta, you came late, I'm sure. I learned the importance of feedback and I have to make sure that churn rate will be less than acquisition rate. Awesome. I got value from customer retention and churn. Okay. Damilara Ina. Scholar says how to calculate my business customer retention by using the equation customer acquisition rates minus churn rates, customer retention. I learned that feedback is vital to business owner. Awesome, you're correct. My name is Aboyewa Golden Pear, founder of Turbo Foods, BRC Core 1, processed proteins, natural food. Yeah. You're just introducing yourself at the end of the class. Scholar says I have always wanted to create a survey. Oh, I didn't know what to write before now, so I got a better understanding how to go about it. So it's an assignment already, Scholar, for all of us in BRC and everyone who's on here who wants to join in. Do a survey. Don't make it too long. How did they find you, right? If you know how they found you, you would put more attention there. so that people can keep coming from there, right? That's why when you buy something from stuff, they will say, how did you find out about us? Is it through Instagram, Google? They want to know where customers are coming from, right? What did you buy from us? Did you enjoy the product? What don't you like about the product? What do you like? What do you want us to do differently, right? So that you can just know how to improve what you are doing. So that's an assignment for all of you in BRC. Peace James said, I got value that I have to be proactive in my engagement and speak to. So, guys, in all the things we've learned for those of us who are in BRC and those of us who are joining here, one of the things you know is that if you have customers and you don't know how to manage and keep them, you will keep working, you will continuously work. As a matter of fact, you will get burnout. You will get burnout. And when you get burnout, you want to leave. That's how you see people, they do business after a while, they want to go and work again when customers not there. You need to continuously, have your funnel of customers full so that it will help you. It gives you the drive. Or if they do everything and you don't attend BRC, customers not there, or you can't retain. It's not that customers have not passed your hand, it's that you are not able to retain them, right? And so you are looking for new ones every day. If you are able to retain them, it will reduce the pressure on you to continuously acquire customers. That way, business becomes easier for you. And then you also reduce the pressure of marketing, right? You don't need to, people who don't buy from you before, you don't need to do much to market to them again. They already know you, okay? And it's easy for them to buy from you. Any questions? Let me take a few before we go to sleep. It's 9 p.m. Sister Mary says she's from BMC. Oh, okay. Hey, you guys, your pictures here. Favor too, you are from BRC. Sorry, your pictures here are deceiving me. Sister Mary. Okay, I think I know this Sister Mary's face. Yes. Okay, so those who have not joined and are wondering what we are saying, BRC. BRC is the business readiness course of the Worry Business Mentoring class. That's a specialized class where we prepare our business owners and hold their hands, put them in a community where we are ready. We have had fun. If you're in the Worry Business Mentoring group, you would have seen pictures of us visiting different places. We have had 2 classes. We have had an assignment. We have had a group work. We have done a project, and these online sessions are part of what we are doing, in addition to what is happening there. All of that we did for just 20K in 3 months. And this first cohort is graduating on the 19th of April, and we're starting another cohort in May, right? In May, if you're interested, reach out, and you will be able to join in. Welcome, woman of God. Hello, Soji. Woman of God, Reverend Mrs. I celebrate you, ma. I was at the Soji's church over the weekend, and we had a wonderful time sharing on business strategies, in their church on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Awesome time we had together. All right, your question, Boyewa, you said, won't they get bored of your same product? If they get bored of what you're selling, it means that they need something else, right? If they need something else, it is them that will open your eye to what you are not seeing. They're selling akara, and they are finding it hard to buy akamu to eat their akara. It means that if they don't have akamu, they will not eat akara. They will go and buy something else. Then you pivot. Product improvement. You increase, okay. Instead of just selling akara, let me be selling akara and akamu. Right? Aboywa, how do you see that? And then let's look at it the other way even. If your product, they can only buy a specific number in a week, and they can't buy more than that, it means that you need more people. Knowing that this class can buy this family can buy this number of, you have sold to them the 10 product they can buy in a week, then you need more people if you want to sell 100, you need 10 people. It is when you know once you get that details, the data, that you will know what they need and know that if I must make 100 naira, each family can buy only 10 naira. If I sell well for them at 10 naira, they will buy, and I won't make 100 naira, so I need to sell to 10 people. But you need that information, right? Okay. Teams coach. Yeah, saying thank you so much, Coach Wendy. Who's Coach Wendy? Team specialist. You say thank you so much, Coach Wendy. Who's Coach Wendy? Might not be Wendy. Let's look at what Scholar has to say. Scholar says, so talking about customer service for growing business, will you advise to improve your service instead of branding? See, Scholar, improve customer service improves your brand. What is brand? What is brand? Brand is not the logo. It's not limited to the logos you put on. Brand is how I feel about you. Your brand is how I feel about you. So if you deliver good customer service, right? If you deliver good customer service and I feel good about you, it improves your brand. Branding is not limited to logos and stickers and no. Right? So for a growing business, improve your service. It improves your brand, right? Like I'm a hairstylist. Should I go for upgrade class or do my branding and do my branding later? Of course, upgrade yourself. If your services are good, your brand increases, your brand value increases. As good as it is for you to do the branding of your shop and blah 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 blah, yes, you can do that. But then also, if you do all the branding of your shop and you don't have that value, when I come in, I will still see that this person, right? Okay. Things coach, I still don't understand what you're saying. Maybe you explain it better. I don't get it. Okay. All right. Damilari says it's from BRC. Ronche, how do I keep relationship with my clients knowing they are more than one? So what do you mean relationship? How do I keep relationship with my clients knowing they are more than one? Business relationship, there are rules to it, there are boundaries to it, right? A business relationship doesn't expect you to go beyond certain boundaries, right? If there are more than one and you are the one managing all of them, yes, you must be able to manage that relationship. When we say build a customer relationship, we're not saying go beyond what is normal or what is within your what is within the sphere of business, right? Stay within the sphere of business. It is when you start going beyond what is business that it will now become, oh, how can I do this for 1,000 people if I really have to maintain this kind of level of relationship with them? You must know how to. Uh, Let me give an example with this. You When you first started attending your church, you were the church was not much then, right? You were just about maybe 50, 100. Pastor used to visit everybody on Sunday. He used to go around for home sale. When you give birth, he will come by himself, right? To pray. If you lose anybody, he's there. Pastor by himself, or if he doesn't come, he send his wife. You know, he's maintaining a relationship with you. As the customer base, as the members of the church increases, it's not every time that you will see pastor, right? Sorry, guys. I lost power. I'm trying to get back on. Okay. Hope you can see me. Power don't go. We're in Nigeria. So I was saying, pastor comes to visit you when church just started. As church is growing, that thing begins to reduce, right? Not because he doesn't want to see you, but he now knows that I cannot be there for everybody, right? Same way as a business owner, as it begins to increase, if you have people, you can begin to, if you have staff, you can begin to get the staff to do all of that. But if you don't, you really need to be able to know how to manage so that you don't break down at the end of the day and the business ends, right? I think that's why I will stop that, Ronshi. I'm sure you got what I was saying. What do I do for customer retention? Like I have a shawarma spot, but sales was not good, and I pack up now. Sales is very slow. You had a shawarma shop and you packed up, and and but sales was not good, and I packed it up. Now sales is very slow. So you packed it up and you are still selling, and sales is still low. So maybe what you need to do, Anita, is improve your customer acquisition strategy, right? When if you don't acquire customers, whatever you are doing to retain it doesn't make sense. Acquire them first, and then when they come, you do the retention, right? So increase your customer acquisition. Anita, um, go to where people will buy it. Who eats shawarma? Girls, right? Who buys shawarma for them? Guys. Where would you see guys who will buy shawarma for the girls? I read one story on it was a post on online on social media. They said Aboki had suya spots in how they say that thing. Aboki had suya spots in front of girls' hostel, and guys will come in there and buy the suya and give it to girls. So because he thought that in his mind, he thought that guys are the ones buying suya, he went to open his suya spot in front of boys' hostel. Boys didn't buy anymore. Why were boys buying from the girls' hostel? They were buying because they had to give it to girls, right? The end users. And let me talk about consumers and customers. The consumers of your product are as important as the customers, right? Consumers are the ones that are the end users of the product. Customers are the ones who pay for it, right? So if the consumers of a product are children and the customers are their parents, you need to pay attention to the consumer, those children, as much as you pay attention to their parents, because it is the parents that will pay for it, but it's the children that will demand for that product. If they are not demanding, the parents are not paying, parents are not buying, right? So, Anita, maybe what you need to do is focus on where the consumers of a product are. Pay attention to your consumers. The reason why the products on shelves in supermarkets are facing downwards, especially if they are children products, is because they want to look at the children face to face. It's the children that will make connection with them and buy and tell their children. You hear when you take your children to the supermarket, mommy buy me this, mommy buy me this. It's when they want that you actually now buy. Why do you buy Indomie? Your children love Indomie, not because you like Indomie, not because you want to feed them with Indomie. They like it, right? So they buy it. Why did they do Mama do good? They wanted the children to buy into that. Why did they do picnic advert and they say, "Oh, my boy Kanu, I know so you could become champion." They played it from when he was a child. So if you want to become a Kanu today, you have to start drinking pick milk from now so that you can become Kanu. They were buying into the children. Anita, maybe you need to begin to buy into your target market. First of all, who are your target market? Find out where are they located. That way we'll be solving one of the problems. But we need to talk more on that as time progresses. On the final note, my power is awful. So is there an app that helps track customers, important celebration like birthdays, etc.? You can use there are CRM apps. I don't know if I cannot recommend any now, but I know you can also use your spreadsheets. There are Google spreadsheets, there are Excel spreadsheets that you can use to track, but it involves you feeding in those data in there, right? You get their name, you get their email, their phone number, their birthdays when necessary, so that that app begins to feed you when it is time so that you begin to reach out to your customers, right? It's very possible, Ronche. Look it up. There are CRM apps that you can use to do that. Whenever I send them birthday wishes, they in turn patronize me. So how do I do the same for other customers? Very important. Get an app. But in getting that app first, you need to get the data from the customer, right? That's why banks, once they get your data, they keep it. Even if everybody forgets your birthday, bank doesn't forget. Because they want to be able to, stay on top of your mind. They also want to have those information at their beck and call so that they can use it at every time. And I'm going to be ending here. If you have any questions, you can put it in the video. I will come back there and I will always look at them again. But for those of us in the BRC, go and do your what's the form I said now? Do your, remind me, somebody. Andrew, remind me, what's the form I said we should do now? What's that form? Your feedback form. Do your feedback form and then give me the link. It should be an online one. Do it on Google Sheet. You can use any of those online sheets. Do it and then send your link to our WhatsApp group. Okay. Thank you so much. The survey form. Do a survey form. Right. A survey form, a feedback form. And I'll see you in the group. Thank you, everyone. Do have a good night. I hope you enjoyed yourself and I hope you got value. So much more to come. Thank you. I didn't want to do this tonight again. I was really tired. Notice that I just popped on you guys and said let's do this tonight, right? But I'm seeing that it was really important that we did this today and we got value. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you guys. I love you. You guys know I love you, right? And BRC people, I love you, and everyone that is joining. I love you guys, right? Have a good night. I can't wait for the 19th for you guys to graduate. Bye bye. Oh, yeah, you can go and sleep. Just start looking at. Don't leave YouTube now. Start looking at how do I create a survey form on Google. How do I create a survey with Google Forms? Search it on how to create a survey with Google Forms. Search it on YouTube. You will see a video that will show you step-by-step process. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a nice night. You have to, everybody here, learn how to say I love you. Learn it, just learn it, just learn it. Let it be normal to you. Normalize it. Normalize it. It's not a sin. Learn how to say I love you. Normalize saying I love you. If I not teach you anything, I'll teach you that one. Me, I learn too. Some of us are not used to it. Be like, hey, Sean, is this love matter now? I love you too, Boyowa. I love you, Scholar. I love you. Who else is loving me here? I love you, Andrew. The other people are wondering which one be this love matter now. I said I love you. This was a thank you, sir. Can you imagine, Runo? Kurafo, I love you. Say thank you, sir. Scholar, I love you. Say God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. It's not the response. I love you. Learn it, learn it, learn it, learn it. The foundation of Christianity, the foundation of Christ, the foundation of God is love. You can't live it if you can't say it, right? You can't live it if you can't say it. Adman, there's your soft spot, right? If you can't live it if you can't say it, learn how to say it. You will see that gradually you'll be breaking from every. I understand how now, based on how we were raised and where we're coming from, it's hard. You learn left hand for old age, but learn it. You have to still learn it. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye bye.